10:06, good morning. You're hanging out with Janae and Ronnie, and it's Small Business Monday. So every Monday, we feature an amazing business in our area, and I am super excited for our guest today. We have Twistology on with us today. We've got Connor Arbach. Did I say that right? Is it
yes.
Arbach? And you're 12, and you are just, making these pretzels like it's insane. They're just coming out of your kitchen like nothing.
Yeah.
Connor, I'm going to have you get closer to the mic. We'll go like this.
See, Connor, Janae, and I were joking, or maybe it was just me joking earlier, that we typically call this small business segment, but today we actually have a small business owner. So,
Connor, you're 12.
Yeah.
And you started this in September.
Uh-huh.
Where did you get this idea? Did you go to your mom and just say, Mom, I want to make pretzels? How did this all go? You got to tell us.
So I got these pretzels at a gas station, and I tried them, and I wanted to start a business over the summer, and I was like, I want to do like a lemonade stand, but everyone does lemonade. So I started making these pretzels and selling them at Mom's work, and it just somehow ended up like this.
So you just took some pretzels to Mom's work and said, do you want to buy these?
Yeah. I just put them in the break room with a sign that said like $2 a bag.
well, the interesting thing I think
for you.
about this, Connor, is a lot of kids your age might not think of the strategic part of this. Like, I want to do something similar to a lemonade stand, but everybody does lemonade stands. I want to do something different and stand out. Plus, you're a business owner at your age. That's incredible. Do you have any dreams and aspirations of maybe when you get older going to school to get a business degree, like take this even further and own multiple businesses or give people consultation or business advice? I mean, I think at your age, this is very advanced. It's incredible what you're doing.
There's not a lot of 12-year-olds that have their own business, no. Where do you get your recipe ideas from?
I just make them all myself. I go in the kitchen, I mix up a couple spices. If it's not what I like, I'll change it a bit. And then eventually, once I find something I'll like, I'll write it all down, and that's what I keep using.
And you've got 7 flavors.
Yes.
So I have ranch in front of me. I have churro, and I have the honey mustard. Mm-hmm. What else do you make?
So I have chili. Should I say the ones you don't have?
Yeah.
So I have chili lime, pizza, dill pickle, chipotle barbecue.
Get out.
Okay, yeah, I think that's all.
Those sound amazing. We're going to try out.
They do sound amazing. Those are fantastic flavors. Now, Connor, you got to tell us. I'm guessing the fun part is testing in your kitchen to make the kinds of flavors and things that you want to put in these pretzels.
They're good. Have one.
All right, here comes the taste. Now, which one am I tasting?
Ranch.
Ranch, okay.
They're good.
All right, you got me hooked, Connor.
They're amazing.
We need some more of these.
So, you're selling these at vendor shows right now.
Yes.
A website is to come.
Yeah,
and hopefully when you get that website, you'll be able to do online orders.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
What are you doing with the money you're making?
So I'm investing it back into the business to buy more pretzels, and then I have an investment account that I'm putting some of the money into.
Are you shopping?
For me?
Yeah.
No.
You don't go buy anything?
See, this again, this is incredible. I'm so proud of you, Connor, as I'm sure your parents are at your age to be doing what you're doing. And I think it spells out that your future is going to be very, very, very bright. And I can tell you your quality control is fantastic because the seasoning on these things, it's just the right amount. The pretzel crunches just the right way. These things are incredible.
They're really good. You know, if you ever need a taster.
We have a couple of those.
Ah,
well,
okay.
I'm thinking Ronnie and I will throw our hats in there, too.
Yeah, focus group right here.
Yeah. No, you had a pretty cool day yesterday.
Yeah.
You went to Velva.
Uh-huh.
And you met the Pretzel Queen.
Yep.
You met Dorothy.
Yeah.
How was that?
That was so cool. I got to tour the factory, and she just told me how she kind of got started and like how she built her business, and it was so cool to get to tour that.
Mm-hmm. She built a very big business.
Well, and as you were talking with her, Connor, it had to kind of ring some bells for you too, because the stories sound very similar. I mean, in a way, she kind of started her business a lot of the same way that you're doing. It was her own kitchen, her own seasoning, selling them at other places and shows, and getting the product out for people to try.
How did she hear of you?
So her son sent her an article. I think it was maybe, I forgot what it was, but
yeah, sent something that was written
to
up
her,
about you.
and she reached out with this message, and she was like, she encouraged me to keep going, and she said, "You sound a lot like me when I started."
Yeah. And I must tell you, Connor, the other thing that I'm finding just absolutely incredible about you, there are some 12-year-old kids that just, they don't like being in front of a microphone. You seem very well-spoken for someone your age. So I'm guessing when you're out at some of these shows and places debuting your product, you're talking with people, visiting them about the pretzels, what they like, what they enjoy about this, and your story. I just think you are an incredible young man.
You are, for sure. You're very grown up for a 12-year-old, I can tell you that. Do you have plans to expand as far as, like, right now you're doing pretzels?
Yeah.
Do you have plans to add something else to your line?
I've thought about bottling the seasoning and selling that. Like, maybe I think the ranch would go, the pizza would go well. The pickle would go well. I thought about doing that because someone had requested a pickle seasoning.
Oh, okay. But now, do you have to put what's in it on the label? Because don't you want to keep it a secret?
I mean, Dot's Pretzels has what
That's
they
true.
have
Yeah.
on the label.
You're right.
Well,
You're right.
I'm trying to remember if she has. I thought she had at one time some of her stuff was out there to use on other cooked items, her seasoning.
She does, there's seasonings out there. Dot seasoning.
And people like that. I mean, they want to try it. A lot of times they'll think, hey, this might go good on this particular baked or other food item, or, fish breading, all this kind of stuff. They want to try the seasoning too. So that's not a bad idea.
No. What about a snack mix? So like your pretzels, peanuts, you know what I mean? A snack mix.
Yeah, Dots just came out with that. I feel like that would be a good idea. I just want to focus on pretzels right now because I have a lot to do.
Well, and it's true. You only started this in September.
Yeah.
So
it's
are we
been
gonna
7-8 months?
Yeah. So not even a full year. Are we going to be able to see you out and about at some of these shows this coming summer so people can get these?
Yeah. So on my Facebook and Instagram, I post all my markets coming up. I have a huge list of all the stuff. The next one is Love Your Local on May 24th at the Fargo Air Museum. And then I have a couple Arthur markets.
Okay.
And other shows.
Now, if people are listening and they want to try your pretzels, can they reach out to you on Facebook?
Not preferably. We like for people to come to the markets.
Yeah.
But if it's a big order, then we'll do it.
Okay.
Because we're sitting here talking because they're really good. And we're talking about that.
And Connor, you probably have been to the Pride of Dakota shows and stuff like that for local North Dakota products. And
have you been to one of those yet?
No,
Maybe haven't. Not with your pretzels, but have you ever gone?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
I mean, if you're a North Dakota-made product, that might be something you'd want to look at. But it's adding to the list of
things to do,
of impressive things about you, Connor, is just saying, I would love to do all these ideas, but I got to focus on what makes my product great, why people like it. I can't throw my money around and spend it willy-nilly. I've got to be focused as a business owner. It's just all these things you're doing. Not saying a 12-year-old young man couldn't do them, but it's just surprising at that age. You're a very impressive small business owner.
Well, it's surprising at your age, with even before you started doing pretzels, you thought, I want to start a business.
Yeah.
I was just watching a lot of Shark Tank and this kids business podcast, like how to control your money, and I was like, I want to start a business.
Yeah.
And I just was thinking of what to start.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't want to make you any busier than you already are, but you just Twistology podcast. I mean, everybody's doing a podcast these days. I'm just saying.
It's got a good ring to
Yeah.
it. What do your friends think?
They want pretzels.
Yes. Well, simple enough. Yeah, don't we all?
They're delicious. Lindsay, what was this like when he just came to you and said, Mom, I want to have a business? Lindsay's mom here in the studio with us.
Yeah, he did. So I'm studying right now for my MBA, my master's degree in marketing.
Good for you.
He's been sitting with me in these online classes and learning about marketing and learning about cost analysis, and he is just absorbing all of this information. He was helping me with a project in class, and the professor was so impressed that, like, he was 11 at the time, was interested in all of this. I really think that's what sparked this interest in business owning. And I've owned my own business for the last 15 years, and so he's kind of grown up with mom owning a business too, and so I think that has also inspired him to go on that and just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems, once you said the MBA business owner, I mean, it seems like he's really been sponging up a lot of this kind of stuff. It's
Absolutely.
impressive to see someone at a young age pick all of that up and be very laser focused on what they want to do with their business and reinvest in the business and then save some of the money. I mean, all of this stuff is incredibly impressive for someone his age.
Yeah. And we've just been helping out when we can and how we can. I mean, we don't know anything about a pretzel business either, but we've all been kind of learning
As it
together
goes,
along
yeah.
the way. And it's just been really fun. We've spent a lot of time together in the kitchen and at these trade shows, and it's been really fun.
And he'll just say, Mom, I need this spice. You need to order this spice for me.
Yep, he'll do his research on new flavors, and he's like, I think I need this and this. And sometimes we order the spice, and then that doesn't end up being the one that it works well in the mix. So we just have spices everywhere.
Oh,
in our
my
house.
goodness gracious.
Well, I'm telling you, Connor, I mean, we may be talking with the next future president of an M&M Mars or General Mills.
Yeah,
or,
you got it. You're 12. You have
Yeah.
a very good start on a future like that. That is for sure.
Janae's still eating over there.
I am. They're really good. What about a cotton candy pretzel? What do you think?
I don't know how I would do that.
He did do some special limited time flavors.
You did? What were those?
So, candy cane, I did white chocolate dipped and then crushed candy cane on top.
Must have been for over the
then-
Christmas holiday, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then
Yeah.
heartfelt, I did either a white chocolate center or a milk chocolate center, and then I put a sugar heart in the middle, and
Oh.
that sold really well also.
Okay.
Are you going to make some 4th of July ones? It's a big year. It's, Connor, 250 years of the United States of
Yeah.
America. We got to do some banger ones for the 4th of July.
We'll have to think on that, huh?
Yeah.
Are the trade shows fun to you? Do you get exhausted? Do you go home completely exhausted?
Yes, they're fun and exhausting.
Yeah, I bet they are. Where are you finding time to be a kid? Between school and making pretzels?
This is fun to me. I like making pretzels, so this is just kind of almost like a fun hobby that
Yeah.
I have. Just making pretzels and
Do friends ever come over and help you?
yeah, once my friend helped me before the Arthur Market.
Do they go to the markets with you?
He has had a friend help him at a booth. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gotten a lot more requests lately of I want to come over and help you make pretzels.
Oh, I
So
bet. And
I think more is coming.
Like I said, you're getting famous.
Yeah.
Kevin Wallivan did a story with you, which he's great. He does the best stories ever. And I didn't know you were on Fargo Inc. Now I saw that this morning, the April edition.
Yeah,
You're right on the cover.
That cover's
great.
great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Looks just like the front of a cereal box. It's fantastic.
It's better than that. Yeah, it's great. I think there's been other stories about you too.
So the forum did a thing about me, and then There's one other.
Valley News Live.
Yes, Valley News Live.
Valley News. Oh, okay, I saw the Kevin Wallivan, and that's where I'm like, we got to get this kid on. This is just too incredible. Too incredible.
Yeah, we appreciate you reaching out.
Absolutely. Anytime you need anything. And $2 a bag.
They're $3.
$3 a
That
bag.
was just the original price.
Well, I mean,
Oh, yeah, they've gone
still,
up.
I think for the amount of product you're getting, I mean, that's still very reasonable.
I think
for
so,
a,
too.
For a bag of these.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
I've been told I need to increase my price, but
I
I want
mean,
to keep it at a decent price.
Yeah.
It's good quality.
Those are the things as a business owner. I'm sure, your mother talking about cost analysis, those kinds of things as a business owner. Do you want to do more volume? Because at that price, people are like, I'll take 10. I mean, do you want to do it that way? Or I'll sell 5 bags for $6 a bag or
Well,
whatever.
I have a pound bag, and so this is 3 ounces, the small bag.
Okay.
The big one is 16.
It is.
Oh, okay. There you go. You
And
have
that's
different
a
sizes.
pound, the big?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
an entire
that's
pound of pretzels.
even more pretzels. I like that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, but Connor, I want to tell you something. You're 12, right?
Yeah.
And you are doing an amazing job with this.
Thank you.
An amazing job. We can't stress that enough. Every now and then, I'm not saying every day or after every show. I'm not saying all the time. I'm saying every now and then, go buy something fun for yourself.
Okay.
He has not done that yet.
Every now and then, do that. I'm not saying go blow your money,
I won't.
but I'm just saying every now and then, go buy something fun. Deal?
Okay. I will.
Yeah, I would say that's one of the things you may want to look into is the Pride of Dakota shows. I think those could be really a launching pad for you. Not that these other ones aren't, but they focus
It's a
on
huge
North
show.
Dakota made products, and they're huge shows that happen, I think, 4 or 5 times a year. So that may
And
be.
you're a North Dakota
Yeah,
product.
yeah.
I just am so impressed with you that there's really not a lot of words.
Right. Yes, I feel the same way. I mean, I think it's fantastic what you're doing, and the fact that you view the time spent in the kitchen, focusing on new products, all this kind of stuff.
And it's fun. It's
That
your
you view
hobby,
that as
too.
fun. Yeah.
So it's not like work.
Right.
No.
We try
No.
to make sure he balances his time. He still has school.
Yes.
He plays soccer. He does piano lessons. We want to make sure he has time.
Yeah,
for all
that's
that, too.
important. That's very important. Do you ever say, Mom, get out of my kitchen?
No, I like help.
Okay.
I like help. You're a good kid, too. You never tell her to get out, huh?
No.
Well, it sounds like you got a lot going on. I don't want to add any more to the list, but come see us if you ever think about launching the Twistology podcast. I think we could help with that.
And let us, if there's anything you ever want to get out there, you just,
Yeah.
whatever we can do for you, you let us know. Your
All
mom
right.
knows how to get a hold of me. So good for you. This is very impressive. I mean, they're delicious pretzels.
Yes, they are
Thanks.
very good.
Are
Yeah.
like really good.
Yeah.
And maybe maybe you'll see them. Have you thought about getting a hold of a store and having them put in a store?
I can't do that yet. So right now I'm under cottage law, which means I can make it at home. I just have to have a thing at my booth that says like this product is
Made at home.
home kitchen.
Yeah, I see. You know those laws. I have.
Yeah.
I don't know any. I don't know about them.
I didn't either, and he researched them and told me. So
Yeah.
he knows. But we're looking into commercial kitchen space, and I really think
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the next step
The next
for
step
him
for you.
because he does want to be in stores. He wants to be in the Mindoc store in the mall.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
wants to be in local stores around the area.
Yeah,
And
for sure. Mm-hmm. Well, if we can help you with anything, you just let us know.
All right.
Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Yeah, Connor, it's such a pleasure to meet you and your parents, and thank you for being a guest and being our small business.
We appreciate it.
Lindsay,
Lindsay, thank you.
I love how you said it's the literal small guest. Do you want to tell him the tagline for your business, Connor?
Oh, yeah, we got to know that.
Big flavor, small boss.
Oh, okay. All right. I
That's
like,
good.
I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah.
$1 million name
And they
right
are
there.
big flavor. These are delicious. Very delicious.
Yes. All right. Well, and for those of you, who didn't catch that, as always, we've got the podcast of our show afterwards. I usually upload it about noon. I'm guessing we're going to get a few listens to your interview, Connor. So we appreciate you and your folks being here today.
One more thing before we let you
Yeah,
go. Where's the
yeah.
next market at?
Love Your Local at the Fargo Air Museum.
Do you remember the date?
May 24th.
May 24th. Okay. So get your pretzels there. You won't regret it.
Stick around. We got weather when we come back.